No. They redrew these. I'm pretty sure of that. They redrew these, and they look terrible. Like they traced over them.
X-Men.
X-Men.
The title screen that you get, the first title screen you get, looks like it was smudged over. The one that you get on the actual menu looks like somebody just traced over the sprites and did a really bad job doing it. That's what I'm talking about.
Was this at the point where Wolverine was just like more popular than everybody else?
I think he was starting to get there. He wasn't quite there yet. This was like right... Actually, I think maybe because that costume that he's wearing, I'm pretty sure that came from Frank Miller drawing him. Like Frank Miller was drawing his book at the same time that he was in the X-Men. Oh God, another menu with terrible screen, with terrible art. This is painful. I know I played through this game before. I don't remember this. Holy crap! Like this is painful.
Menu screens showing up on camera.
Menu screens. This art is just unforgivable. It's terrible.
I'm guessing they literally just they're just like, let's just take the existing artwork and we'll just half-ass touch it up.
They traced over it. It's like I was saying off camera. Even though I know that they took this off probably because of issues with like the copyright stuff, I still, if they told me that they took it down because of the bad title art, I would totally believe them.
And for some reason, Magneto's got sentinels.
Yes, which makes no sense if you've ever watched or read or experienced a minute of anything X-Men related. You know that doesn't make any sense at all.
I mean, other than the fact that he technically could control them.
Yeah, I mean, I think that he did maybe use them a couple of times, but it's not like an ongoing thing that he does. Normally, he's fighting them just like everybody else is.
Man, I spent a lot of quarters on this game.
Me too. And I remember until relatively recent, far into my life, I'm pretty sure I never got past like the second stage. That's about as far as I got.
No, I typically had enough coinage to do the whole thing.
Oh no! See, I would give it one shot and then I would stop. I would play something else. I only had so much money, you know.
It probably helps that all the places I played it, like,
I'm doing terrible.
It was usually at like a birthday party or something, so money was
not an issue. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I never got to do that until. Actually, I'm pretty sure I beat it at a. Dang. I'm pretty sure that I actually originally beat it at a birthday party, or my birthday party. By which I mean, we just, for my birthday, went to there's this place that used to be, in St. Louis called the Tilt. It was an arcade machine, arcade place. It was just a bunch of big old huge arcade. And there was a food court over it. And they had this, they had Marvel vs. Capcom, and me and my friend at that time, we actually played through the whole thing.
Is this the same place you were talking about that closed down?
Yes, that was at the Northwest Plaza, which basically doesn't exist anymore. I mean, it's still there, it's still called Northwest Plaza, but there's nothing there.
It is just a building.
Yeah, it's just a building. Actually, I don't even know if there's buildings there. I haven't been by there in a bit.
They just got rid of it, huh?
Well, they were gonna try to rebuild it, and then the money didn't go through, and I don't think they ever actually got to finish it. Man, I'm doing terrible.
That sounds kind of like the case for most of the places around where I used to live.
I just think it's, online shopping and, started happening, and you get to a point where there's no reason to go to the mall. And then on top of that, the malls, you know, were deteriorating, and there's no reason to want to go there because you don't have any, you know, there's nothing good there. And then in my place, you know, this is St. Louis. I don't know if you know this, but they actually just ranked us one of the top most violent cities. And so there would be like a shooting or an altercation or a fight or something at a mall, and then people would not want to come because of that, and then they would institute a curfew, and your kids that would go to like the movies or whatever at night, they can't come anymore, so nobody goes. They just don't bother.
You know, was Pyro always so nimble?
I don't recall ever reading a comic that had power in it, so I don't know. Like, I really have no idea. The only version of Pyro I've ever seen is in the movies. And he's totally different, so.
Obligatory rivalry with Iceman.
Yeah, like, does anybody even remember that he was in those movies now? I don't think anybody does. I really don't. Because he didn't look like Pyro, he wasn't identifiable, he wasn't flashy, he was just kind of there. I don't even think he was in the Days of Future Past or whatever. Did he die in X-Men 2? I don't remember.
A lot of people died in X-Men 2, so.
Yeah.
Like they made, what? They made Psylocke a villain, they made a lot of people villains, apparently.
Psylocke wasn't even in X-Men 2.
Or was it 3, where she was just kind of there and then killed off immediately?
I don't think Psylocke was in any of the movies until this most recent one that's coming out. Like this most with the Apocalypse one, I don't think she was in any of them until that one. Just setting them up, knocking them down.
I hear that at least Days of Future Past and First Class weren't awful.
First Class was actually pretty good. I haven't seen Days of Future Past to comment on it, but I heard it was not much to write home about. It wasn't terrible, but it wasn't necessarily great either. But you know, X-Men 3 set such a low bar.
Honestly, I think all the X-Men movies kind of set a low bar.
Yeah. I'm trying to remember, like, I'm trying to be defend. No, they're not that good.
I was gonna say, let's not kid ourselves.
Yeah, let's not kid ourselves. There were some good moments in those movies, but they were kind of goofy.
I'm just gonna keep assuming that it's because Fox doesn't want to give up the rights, so they keep making crappy movies.
In the case of Fantastic Four, I definitely agree with you. Because
my phone agrees too.
Yeah. Oh, are we at the end of a segment here?
No, that was my old phone.
Oh.
I still have it plugged in, just kind of because.
Oh.
And my email sound is just somebody screaming, yeah.
Okay. Why would you do that? Oh man.
Shit's a giggle.
Boy, we are both blowing it so bad.
Good thing we have infinite lives, I think.
I think so.
I would assume.
Well, infinite credits, yeah.
Which by proxy is pretty much infinite lives.
Yeah.
Oh no, we have 18 credits to use.
Oh, okay.
I don't know if that's each or.
I think we can make it through an 18 credits. 18 credits, 3 lives each. Yeah, we could probably do that. Watch, we'll get to the finale and we'll be at Magneto and we'll completely run out.
Get out of here.
Not actually calling it.
Blob. Nothing moves the
Oh,
blob.
this guy.
Could it be that nothing moves the Blob?
I don't know. I think he might be just a little bit movable. I like how he just stood there and just basically talked smack for like, 3 or 4 seconds straight. Just nothing moves the Blob, nothing moves the Blob, and I'm dead.
Oh no, that's just the timer, my bad.
Okay, well I can't switch characters, so yeah, I'm Colossus. Shut up!
When did When did Blob carry around a mace?
I'm not sure he ever actually did. Oh, and I think this is worth mentioning actually. Now I think about it, all the art and a lot of the voices and the reference for this game came from this failed pilot for X-Men from like you know, the mid 80s, late 80s.
Pride
called
of the X-Men.
Pride of the X-Men. Yes.
Spelled with a Y because Kitty Pryde.
Yes. Yes, because Kitty Pryde. In it, Wolverine had a Australian accent.
Well, he is
so
like...
they were telling the future.
He is a small, hairy man, so I guess I could see why they might just be like, yeah, okay.
I don't get the connection, but I think they just, like, he actually had like a full-on you know, Australian accent, like, you know, like he would say stuff like, I don't even remember now, but he would like be like, oh, you know, let's put another shrimp on the bar, you know, like not actually saying that, but like he would say stuff that you expect a stereotypical Australian to say.
Well, if you
he was really bad.
If you think about it,
no.
Well, think about how dangerous stuff is in Australia.
Yes, but that has nothing to do with what he is. I'm not even sure there are Wolverines in Australia.
Well, they don't need Wolverines in Australia.
No, they don't.
They have spiders the size of like small dogs there.
Yeah, they don't. I'm pretty sure they don't have Wolverines in Australia. I'm thinking that's actually a more of an Arctic climate type thing.
Probably honey badgers.
Probably.
That's my guess.
Man, I swear, when I first played through this game, this song, after I got done playing it, this song came back and I was just hearing the hoots, just every now and then, just all of a sudden, whoop, 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 whoop.
There's a strange, like, monkey whooping.
Yes. It doesn't help that, like, the machine that I played it on had stereo sound, so they were coming from alternating, you know, directions. Oh god, I hate these things.
Bees!
Screw the bees. Screw the bees. Get away from me, bees. Oh look, a mini boss.
Sadly, it's not the same voice for Colossus though.
Yes. I don't know. Actually, I love the voice for Colossus on this. All one thing that he says. Oh boy, we used to make fun of that. Let's see.
If I felt like blowing the money out of that, I would totally get the T-shirt that has Colossus on it doing that.
What? That's a shirt?
There is a shirt for it.
Oh my god, that's awesome.
I think the three songs that I remember from this game are the first stage and like the fourth or the fifth one.
It's pretty much just this one and the second stage for me. No, the first three stages. Because this is usually where I die, so like this is usually where I'm done.
I'm trying to remember where the hell we even are.
Probably the Savage Lands, if I had to guess. I can't think of any other thing relating to X-Men that would matter to, you know, as far as the locale.
X-Men, welcome to die.
Welcome to die.
Amazing.
Yes, so classic. I'm still so jazzed that they actually referred to that in MVC3. Like they actually had him say that. And it's the Wendigo. As he's telling us now, it's the Wendigo.
Inexplicable Wendigo.
Why is the Wendigo in the Savage Lands?
The same reason
He's a
anything is in
Canadian
the
villain.
Savage Land.
Yeah, it's pretty clear that Konami just was like, here's the art, here are the characters, let's just randomly throw them into different places.
Let's roll with it. Fuck it.
Yeah. Screaming from everybody.
Go and rescue Kitty from the cave.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, wobbly picture of Professor X. And there are sentinels in the cave because reasons. Also, the sentinels are human-sized.
Hasn't there been human-sized sentinels that are actually
few.
robots?
They're characters usually. They're not just random sentinel soldiers. Usually, when you see them as a group, they're the giant ones.
Like Omega Sentinel.
Yeah, I think, like I said, I think some of them were human-sized, but they were like individual characters rather than foot soldiers. Like I think there's.
Is she even still a thing right now?
A Mega Sentinel? No, I don't think so. I think she might have gotten freed.
Karima.
Yeah, Karima Shapandar.
I was gonna say, I remember it starts with an S.
Yeah, I don't. The last time I saw Karima Shapandar was in the Psi Complex, which was quite a while ago. So I don't know for sure.
Didn't she join the X-Men too?
Yeah, she had been with the X-Men, and then some villain took her over.
Malice, I believe.
Yeah, Malice took her over. Man, that must be the worst way to have them live. Is you're just basically a necklace. That's
just kind of hoping that Bastion doesn't show up at some point, I guess.
Yeah. So wait a minute. Is the armor falling off of these guys?
I think they're just coming apart.
Oh, those two. The other guys have that.
The guys with the guns, yeah.
Yeah. I don't know who they're supposed to be. They're not Sentinels, I know that much.
They do blow up, though.
Yeah, which doesn't make any sense. Why have the armor off and then have them blow up?
Maybe they're like Sentinels with armor, extra armor over them.
Why would the armor fall off then? That doesn't make any sense.
Knocked off?
Yeah, what kind of crappy armor just kind of comes off randomly like that?
I don't know, when a guy with a organic steel skin punches you.
I guess that's fair. I mean, that's kind of a weird place to put the, what's the word, threshold of, no, that's not the word. Something, believability. I can't remember what the term is right now, because I'm half...
I was gonna say suspension of disbelief, but
yes, there you go. There you go. That's what I was looking for.
Colossus.
I don't think we actually have 18 continues. I think that was just a timer.
Yeah, I think it is. Yeah, it's just a timer. It's all infinite continues. Unlike the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles game,
which made no sense whatsoever. I'm not even sure if we ever want to stream that, because that was pretty bad. In retrospect, it was kind of fun and nostalgic, but it was not a good game.
Nimrod, after post being just kind of a walking kind of set of acute angles.
I think this is before that actually. Because you're thinking of the 90s cartoon, right?
Yes.
Yes, this is before that.
This is before they decided all computers were going to be like, all computer-related things will be blocky.
Yes. Because I mean, like, oh, what's going on here?
Chill out, Nimrod.
Goodbye, Nimrod.
Mortal Kombat style.
Why does Kitty Pryde have orange hair?
You must rescue the professor.
Okay, we'll go do that.
Strange off-model Kitty Pryde.
Remember to try not to fall in the hole. Don't be a Williams.
Don't be a Williams.
Don't double dragon it.
Oh. I don't get it.
That first introduction to holes in Double Dragon Neon. A Williams is just standing there, waiting to be hit.
Oh, that's just not right. That is just not right. Oh god. The nice thing is when you go back to show this video, you don't even really have to do anything about who's who because our handles and everything at the top of the screen, and they're pretty well identifiable, I think.
Yeah.
And look at me calling attention to it. That's not a good idea.
I'm gonna get random messages now.
Yeah.
From like the 7 people that watch the show.
Yeah, and probably never see them because I don't have my Xbox on 90% of the time. Like this and the time we would play Marvel is literally the first time I've used my Xbox 360 in like months.
And then
it amazes me how different Emma Frost was for a while as far as the character was concerned. Like she was like a sneering villain, and then they made her a main character, a hero. She basically took Jean Grey's place somehow.
and
Both in the sense that she's telepathic and in the sense that she's dating, she's banging Cyclops.
I like how they don't really bother with the whole diamond form thing.
They did for a while.
Well, I mean in the game, they're just like whatever.
Oh, she didn't get that till later.
I thought she always had it.
No, she's not. That's what they were calling a secondary mutation. When she first started out, all she had was the telepathy, and she was actually not even really all that good at it. Like in the comic where they introduced her, Jean Grey just like clowned her. Of course, Jean Grey was a Phoenix at that point, so you know.
Also, it's Jean Grey.
Yes. Well, it's a Phoenix. That's pretty much what it is. But yeah, the thing with Emma Frost, that came in like the 2000s, when she became a good person, so to speak.
I thought prior to Cable, Jean was the strongest telepath. Mutant telepath, I guess, aside from Professor.
One of them, yeah. She was Omega level, as they call it.
Professor X is just kind of like, I just kind of see him as being there.
Well, he's also Omega level. But he's also more skilled than Jean was at the time that they ever had to compete with each other.
It's hard to think of Professor X as like a presence because all he really does is kind of sit in his wheelchair and direct people.
Yeah, and when he's out of the wheelchair, he's usually a bad guy.
Apparently walking makes you bad?
I guess.
Giant Sentinel's just like, okay.
Apparently he was... Why does Juggernaut have a weapon? Juggernaut doesn't need a weapon.
It's a bazooka. Why doesn't Juggernaut need a bazooka?
Because his fists are bazookas?
Well, he still has to get to people.
He never needs a bazooka. I have never in my life seen Juggernaut with a weapon. I could be wrong on this, but I'm pretty sure he never uses a weapon.
What about when he was one of the worthy?
Oh, that's about the only time. And that was because he wasn't actually Juggernaut at that point.
He was, what was it, Kurth?
Yeah. Now this guy's actually kind of annoying.
Stonebreaker?
Yep.
Charles, no! Get out my head.
Oh my god. Names that should never have gotten as far as they did. I remember when I first saw X-Men 2, I thought it was funny that he, or was it 3 that he was in? I think it was 3. I remember thinking it was funny that he got the mutant line, but it really, when you think about it, was not very good. Because they just kind of shoehorned it in there.
Next time on Radical Bromance.
Nice job. Magneto is over there.
Yeah, Magneto's over there.